An evident increase in suicides on island in 2020 has forced close assessment of the island's mental health and wellness systems. COVID-19 ushered in an era of social distancing, isolation, and abrupt changes in routine for many. According to psychiatrist Dr. Julius Gilliard, an increase in serious mental illnesses are on the rise as a result of COVID-19.
In my practice, because I'm no longer with the government, I'm in private practice, but in my practice I have seen an increase in persons attending for increased depression and anxiety because of the COVID. Other persons say that they are home unsure of their future, and others would say that they have more time to think. So then they're not as distracted with work and other activities as before. So then the thoughts, maybe they had pre-existing thoughts and emotions that they were not dealing with adequately, which is now starting to surface.
The 7 recorded suicides for 2020 involved majority men, with the youngest being a 24-year-old male. Student counselor Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, Lindell Kadas, advises students who are suffering with suicidal thoughts to seek help through the virtual means available by the campus.
Reach out. This is not something that anybody should go through alone. Reach out to the counselors, your friends, and if a friend does reach out to you, reach out to us and we will get in contact with them. Lecturers, staff members, we can all direct you to the counselors, and we will direct you to appropriate services.
Faculty and staff at the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College were clad in yellow and orange in a show of solidarity for those lives lost to suicide and to raise awareness of suicide prevention. Karas condemns the stigmatization and discrimination of those suffering with the complex problem of suicidal thoughts.
So we all carry burdens. Just because my burden doesn't look like yours or yours doesn't look like mine doesn't mean that it's any less heavy. So we are all dealing with, especially in these COVID times, we are all dealing with high levels of stress in our own environments, and sometimes in very different ways.
A plea was made by Dr. Gilliard for a decentralized mental health system that will better serve the wider island together.
Without more investment in mental health, we will continue to see an increase in the mental health ills in the nation. So what government needs to do is to look at ways in which greater access to mental health services can be made to persons, not just in Castries, because you have a big mental hospital at Castries, which is far from everybody. A lot of the persons who need mental health services cannot afford. So you have a lot of psychologists and psychiatrists in private practice like me, and the government is not catering for the poor person that needs the services.
World Suicide Prevention Day is organized by the International Association for Suicide Prevention with the aim of raising awareness around the globe to prevent suicide. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.